Hi there. Have you recently been asked to find the standard deviation of a set of distribution? Did you find it difficult to do so? Let me show you how you can find the standard deviation of a set of data in just 5 steps. What are the steps you have to follow in order to find the standard deviation of a distribution? The first one is to determine n. That's your first step. Determine n. The second step is to calculate the mean of the distribution. The third step is to construct and complete a deviation table. The next one is now to calculate the variance of that distribution. And finally, you want to take the square root of the variance. This is the standard deviation once you can find the square root of the variance. Now let me show you with an example how to carry out all these steps to determine the standard deviation of a distribution. I have an example given here. Find the standard deviation of 2, 3, 8, 10, and 12. 2, 3, 8, 10, and 12. This is a UTME question for 2012, and we are going to find the solution to this question right away. Now, how to go on? We said in the steps, determine n. What is n? N is the number of data sets you are given. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here, our n is 5. The next thing is to calculate the mean of the distribution. What is the mean of the distribution? To do that, we had all the numbers we are given together. We had everything together and divided by how many numbers we have. We have 5 numbers. Now, what is 2 plus 3? That is 5. 5 plus 8, that is 13. 13 plus 10, that is 23. And 23 plus 12, that is 35. So we have 35 divided by 5, and that equals 7. This is our mean. The mean of this distribution is 7. The next thing is to construct and complete a deviation table for this distribution. All the numbers we are given here will be written in this first set. Let me do that now. We have 2, 3, 8, 10, and 12. These are the numbers we were given. The next thing we want to do is to calculate the deviation of all these numbers from the mean. And how do we do that? We will take away the mean from each of all these numbers. This is how to do that. You say 2 minus 7, and that should give us minus 5. 3 minus 7, that should give us minus 4. 8 minus 7, that should give us 1. 10 minus 7, that should give us 3. And 12 minus 7 should give us 5. Once you have been able to complete the second column, the next thing is to complete the third column. How do you complete the third column? You complete the third column by finding the square of what you have in the second column. What do I mean? Minus 5 squared, that is minus 5 times minus 5, and you get a positive 25. Minus 4 times minus 4, you get a positive 16. 1 times 1, you get a positive 1. 3 times 3, you get a positive 9. And 5 times 5, you get 25. Once you have been able to complete this table, the next thing you want to do is to total the deviation squared. What is the sum of all this? We represent that by this, the summation d squared. This is 25 plus 16 plus 1 plus 9 plus 25. If I am not mistaken, the answer here is 76. Having completed this deviation table, the next thing is to calculate the variance. What is the variance of the distribution? This is the fourth step. The variance of the distribution is the addition of all this divided by the number of data we have, and that is 76 divided by 5, because we have 5 sets of data. 76 divided by 5, and this should give us 15.2. You can cross-check this answer using your calculator. Just say 76 divided by 5 and you see 15.2. Now that we have been able to calculate the variance, do not forget the summation d squared is gotten from the table we have constructed, and that is d squared, the addition of all the numbers you have here, which is 76. So the formula for variance is the summation of the d squared, the addition of all this, divided by the number of datas you have, and we got that to be 15.2. Then the last step is to take the square root of the variance. What is the square root of the variance? We said this is the standard deviation. Then what do? We just come here and write the square root of 15.2. And our final answer, the square root of 15.2, is approximately 3.9. This is the standard deviation of this set of distribution. And that is how we calculate the standard deviation of this set of distribution. We are going to do another one where in this case we shall be talking about how to find the standard deviation of a frequency distribution. I'm referring to a distribution that has frequency. But for now, take this as the basic steps in finding your standard deviation. Follow these 5 steps and you'll be able to find your standard deviation. We learn mathematics by practicing. How would you feel if you would be able to get the standard deviation of another set of data? I would like you to find the standard deviation of 2, 3, 5, and 6. Just 4 numbers. Can you find the standard deviation of 2, 3, 5, and 6? If you do it correctly, your standard deviation should give you approximately 1.58. I would like you to follow these same steps to find the standard deviation of this and get this answer. If you do that, you have done well. Thank you very much.